Hey guys, it's SENTRY Productions. So today I'm bringing you a new mini-series brought to you by SENTRY Productions. I'm acting like this is like an HBO special. But it's going to consist of hopefully 9 different episodes of me basically reviewing Spider-Man villains. So it's like, as you can see from the title, it's Marvel Legends Spider-Man Villains toy review or action figure review. Toy is just shorter, so sorry Jerry Number. But so yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing all the Spider-Man villains. So yeah, hopefully I could do this over the course of a week and a half, 2 weeks, hopefully. I'll put that as the title. I'll number it, and this is number 1, of course. And then in the description, I'll tell you which figures I will be reviewing. So today, actually, I have one villain to review, and I have a Spider-Man figure to review. So I thought I'd just start off with my favorite Spider-Man figure. It comes from the Fearsome Foe line. The head comes from the new Spider-Man Classics line from the darker Spider-Man. So here it is. So, like I said, the body comes from the Fearsome Foe Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure. And I got into an argument on one of my other videos on whether or not it was, but I don't care. I'm saying it's the Fearsome Foe ones, and that's it. So, if you can see the head, moves front, back, side to side. Very good. Very skinny Spider-Man, but also really good. I really like this one because it's very comic book accurate. Reminds me of the 1990s Spider-Man. So, yeah. It does have a ball joint. You can go up and down, rotate 360. Side does have another single joint right there. Double joints at the elbows. Great paint job. Good, showing the shadows and those really intricate lines. Individually jointed fingers, so you can be pulling off your Spider-Man poses and whatnot. They're very flimsy, though, if you could see. It does turn right there. Articulation in the chest is very good. The waist does turn. Double joint on the other arm. As you can see, basically everything on the same other arm turns right there, up there. This joint did get a little stuck though, but whatever. So you got these ball joints right below the waist. You can turn them forward, out. You could go all the way around if you wanted to. Actually, they can't. Double jointed at the knees, and usual knee joints, they kind of pop out a little bit, but they're still cool. Can turn right there. Foot can go up and down, and it does have that bit of articulation right there. Same with the other side. So overall, it's my favorite one. I had to swap heads. It's very easily swapped heads, though. You have to make sure, if you're going to swap heads and you're not a customizer, you have to make sure, first off, you know what you're doing. Second off, it has to either be the same figure, or you know that joint underneath the head is the same. So yeah, so check him out for sure. Another one I'm going to be reviewing, like it says in the description, is Dr. Octopus, Series 8. My favorite one, if not my favorite Spider-Man villain, maybe that Spider-Man Classic Sandman. So, articulation in the head. The glasses do partially come off, but they're stuck to his head. So you don't really want to remove them. So articulation in the head. No articulation in the chest. The waist does move, but it's limited by the place where you put the tentacles. The tentacles are removable. When you first get the figure, you have to snap them on. But you have to position them in the right section. So mine are kind of off, but that's all right. Our articulation in the arm, double jointed. It's really hard to position. He does move right there. He does move his hand right there. No articulation in the hand, basically. He does, well, there is, I guess. He goes back and forth. That does close, and the thumb does have its own separate little joint. If you can check it out right there. Same on the other hand, except the hand joint is a little different. The thumb is a little different, but same basic principle. So like I said, the waist does move. There is joints right there, up and down, front and back. Double jointed at the knees. He's a short figure. I mean, let me compare him. Just Spider-Man. You know, he's pretty short. But then again, that's when the tentacles make up for it, you know. There's some articulation in the foot. It does go up and down, a little bit harder to move those up and down, but that's alright. Now let's get on to the tentacles. Tentacles are like a pipe cleaner type thing. You can maneuver them any way you want. If you bend them, they will stick like that. I have mine set up on the corner of my display hanging. So there's a lot of cool things you could do with this. Like Sharmus did, you could put push pins in, and you can set them up like that. For this part, there's 3 separate claws. They each have 2 points of articulation, one at the front and one on the bottom right there. And then you can also straighten them out and make, like, you know, like a dart type thing. But that's mainly it. That's Dr. Octopus. Is definitely the best Spider-Man villain in my eyes, next to the Spider-Man classic Sandman. If you guys have a Scorpion, these are all Spider-Man, a Scorpion or Electro, definitely hit me up. I've been looking for those. And a Morbius. So thanks guys, and more of these reviews to come.